before I open my mouth, let me open the window. Yeah, I can't upload a video right now. I need to upload another video so I have space on my cell phone. But it's not about that. It's about 2019, I believe. I was driving in upstate New York, and I was going south to Elizabeth, and I was driving, and it's like how can I say it? It was clouds on 87. That's the New York Thruway. I was driving for like 20. It was like hour and a half, 2 hours. And I was actually by myself, and like in a truck, I was just sitting on delivery by myself, which was odd as well, but it was fine. It was something weird. Like I think I did deliveries, but it's like this is what I can't understand. It's like I was seeing clouds, and it was patches of clouds, and far distance, it was like a breakthrough, and it was like it was gonna get better weather. I was driving, and it's like and there was still cloud when I passed that. Even before that, I was driving, and it was like this one tree in a far area, next to the highway, and I'm driving. It's like it's been 20 minutes, and for some reason, like the tree was still right there. When I was driving, it was like everything changed, but that tree was still there. I was creeped out. Also, it's like I mean, Pied Pipers. They had this. I remember walking in. After I supposedly got back to Elizabeth, I went to Lingered. That's where Pied Pipers, the bar was. I get in there, and I remember seeing this vodka that had this tree on there. You know. But even before that, when I was, seeing that tree, and it was like 20 minutes, I never got past that on the road, on the highway. I was like, communicating. I must have been communicating with people mentally. I know they heard me. Just like, I don't know if I was at Pied Pipers, and, they messed with my perception, my brain, my mind, my soul, my being, that I was, I was on the highway, or I was thinking to myself, and they were communicating with me in my mind. And the joke when it's like, I think I don't know if it started off, but I think I started off with like like how it's like how you gonna tell me it had to do with like Polish people pierogies and black people in the States with like fried chicken or chicken, or especially fried chicken. It's like well, you shouldn't do that to a black person, you shouldn't do that to a Polish person. I don't get angry and offended. And then I was like, in my mind, hey Kevin, what are your favorite pierogies? This black guy. Of course, no. Probably would say I like chicken in them. With chicken. So like we're both wrong here, or we're both actually very right, depending how generalized or marginalized you wanted to do it to us. But and then it was the Rick Kaminsky joke. He used to go to Pied Piper. It was like he told me that himself. He's like I don't understand. He's like, I didn't understand this, LGBT community and their month of June, the gay month, coming out month. When it's like, oh, you're doing it. Actually, not the coming out month, the gay month. But it's like, you're not gonna get your own month because you like to put, you shouldn't get your own month because you like to put a dick in your mouth. Like it's, it is, if you think about it, it's an abnormality of sexuality, and it was just it was just senseless humor with a little bit of touch of reality and generalization and indecency, this and the other thing. But lasted in my fucking mind. Then I came over to Pied Pipers, and the guy Kevin, who I was having a conversation, was there, and then later Rick Kaminsky showed up. So I was just creeped out. Like, what the fuck's going on? But I used to call it a switch. It's like people messing with my perception and creating a fucking illusion. I don't know, maybe I was on that highway. Maybe we were just sitting driving, and I was thinking and I was communicating with them. It was either or. It's still fucking disturbing nonetheless. When I tell Kevin, the black dude, that fucking joke about chicken and bro, yeah, fucking. I think I told him later afterwards. It's like I'm not degrading a whole fucking race and shit, being creepy and like fucking hurting people, and yeah, it was just it was that one freaking day, and it was just the reason why I'm talking about, I came outside and I saw clouds and like grim clouds. I'm thinking, well, if I could see past that, I'll put like half an hour to an hour. The rain will pass, and I was just thinking about that day because the clouds never really went away. It didn't rain too much, but it just it's like I don't know if it was an illusion. This and the other, it seemed like an illusion. You know? So it's too much to go for. It's like it was just fucking it haunted the fuck out of me. And the reality is, I'm sitting in a truck and I'm having these thoughts and I don't know who chimes in, who taps in, and it was just kind of like kind of corny. It was kind of corny. I kind of have to look because it was like when you're in the joke you laugh, but it's like this doesn't feel right. And it's like it was just like a week's day till I sat down, drank some beer. Then it wasn't all that great. I don't think it was all that great to begin with. So yeah, it was just it's it's that messing with people, especially mind perception illusion, man. It's fucking it gets to the point when you catch it, and it's like the reason why people would do that. I mean, people would say, well, yeah, but you don't know how to. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. No, I don't think I want to know how to do that. Because even if I knew how to do it, I probably wouldn't catch them at it. So it's like it doesn't fucking give me anything, to know how to do that. How they get away with that. And there's a lot of people in show business know how to do that. Andy Dick, and not just Andy Dick, but a lot of people on the panel over there. People from Comedy Central, Viacom, where the Comedy Central, this and that, they know how to do that. People at party audience know how to do that. What is that gonna fucking do for me, pal?